You know, so many of us have this idea in our heads that being healthy means you have to schedule these intense, sweaty workouts at the gym a few times a week. But what if I told you that's only a tiny piece of the puzzle? Turns out the real secret might be something much, much simpler, just moving all day long.
Okay, let's break this down. On one side, you've got the myth, right? This all or nothing mindset that says you either do a hardcore workout or you might as well not bother. But the truth, the thing science is really starting to show us, is that gentle, consistent movement woven into your entire day is where the magic really happens. It's a total shift in thinking from seeing exercise as an event to just living a more active life.
The reality is, our bodies were built to be in motion. But, modern life kind of conspires against that. We're stuck in chairs at our desks, in our cars, on the couch. But the good news is, our bodies have this built-in secret weapon to fight back against all that sitting. And yep, scientists have a name for it.
And here it is, NEAT. It stands for Non-Exercise Activity Thermogenesis. I know, it sounds super technical and complicated, but the idea behind it is incredibly simple. It's basically all the energy you burn doing, well, everything besides sleeping, eating, or a formal workout. This is your hidden superpower. It turns things you might think of as chores into little opportunities to boost your health.
So what are we talking about here? What actually counts as NEAT? Well, pretty much everything you see here and a whole lot more. It's walking to the mailbox, it's doing the dishes, it's pacing around when you're on a phone call. These things don't feel like a workout, but they add up. Think of each little movement as a small deposit into your health account. Over a day, they really accumulate.
Okay, so this all sounds good, maybe even a little too good to be true. But what does the actual evidence say? Let's dive into the science, because it turns out these small, almost unnoticeable actions have some pretty significant, measurable benefits. And honestly, the results are kind of shocking. Which brings us to the big question, right? Are we just talking about a tiny little boost here? Or is this something that can really fundamentally change our health for the better? I mean, how much of a difference can taking the stairs instead of the elevator actually make?
Well, let's start with a number that's super achievable for almost everyone. We are not talking about hours and hours of your day. The research is showing that just 15 to 30 minutes of simple walking, and you can even break that up throughout the day, is enough to make a real difference.
And here's the payoff for that tiny time investment. That little bit of walking is linked to a 20 to 30% reduction in your risk of dying from all causes. I mean, that is huge. It just shows you how incredibly responsive our bodies are to even a little bit of movement.
But what if you don't even have a solid 15-minute block of time? Well, the science gets even more amazing. Researchers started looking at what happens when people just do these really short, vigorous bursts of activity, like running up a flight of stairs or carrying heavy groceries in from the car. And the results here are absolutely staggering. Just a few of these 1 to 2 minute bursts scattered throughout your day are associated with a 38 to 40% lower risk of premature death. That's incredible. It means literally every single second of movement counts. So what is actually going on inside our bodies that makes this so powerful? Well, a few things. First, every little movement acts like a mini pump for your circulatory system, helping your heart. Second, it gets your muscles to soak up sugar from your blood, which is fantastic for regulating blood sugar. Third, movement triggers the release of mood-boosting chemicals, so it's great for your mental health. And finally, and this is a big one, it simply breaks up long stretches of sitting, which directly fights the risks of a sedentary lifestyle. All right, the science is crystal clear. So now we get to the best part, figuring out how unbelievably easy it is to actually do this. This isn't about some massive life overhaul. It's just about making tiny, simple tweaks to the things you're already doing every single day. Here are just a few super practical ideas you could start using today. When your phone rings, get up and walk around. Always take the stairs if you can. Set a little reminder on your phone or computer to just stand up and stretch every hour. A short walk after you eat can do wonders. And yeah, the classic trick, just park a little bit farther away from the entrance. None of this costs money or requires a gym, just a simple choice. So here's the bottom line. Those big workouts at the gym, they're great, don't get me wrong, but they're not the whole story. The real foundation of a healthy life is built in all those little moments in between. It's built one choice at a time throughout your entire day. So if you take away just one thing, let it be this powerful little mantra. Move a little, but move often.